Hey, what's up guys? AsePlayer here, and welcome back to probably one of the most important Stick War videos. I never thought I'd see the day, but Crazy J managed to piss off all of his moderators so much that they all quit and moved to another server. Now before we get too far into it, I would like to read the moderator's message to the community that was promptly deleted and censored by the developers, and that's because I think it deserves to be heard. Hi guys, I know it's been a while. This is long overdue, but it needs to be said regardless. Around 2 months ago, Crazy J, the lead developer of the Stick War series, declared war on this server. 6 channels were deleted, several members were banned without explanation, emojis were deleted, server culture was removed. Members of my mod team, good, hard-working mods I'd personally vouch for, were banned for advocating for the community rather than the owner, and undoing these unpopular changes. Random members were banned or threatened for criticizing CJ's actions. Discord's default swear filter was installed, despite every member here being 13+ and there being no official rule against swearing. More recently, he banned one of the bots used for moderation, banned 2 moderators, and deleted several roles. More recently, he banned one of the bots used for moderation, banned 2 moderators, and deleted several roles. This proved he won't just go away and forget about it. He's still here and we still can't work. None of these actions had any sort of justified explanation. Several bans, including the bot, had no reasoning at all. An entire channel was deleted because it contained one single message criticizing CJ, and there was minimal, hostile communication with the mod team on CJ's behalf. My team and I attempted to resolve the situation. We attempted to talk with CJ. We asked nicely, asked harshly, demanded, begged, whatever. We'd message him privately and publicly. Everything was either ignored or brushed off as trolling, as if server mods, many of us with years of experience, were actively trying to make the server worse. I'd personally worked as a mod to stop trolls and make the place better for 3 years. We were just trying to undo the damage. Enough is enough. We've tried every peaceful alternative to this. We feel unappreciated, oppressed, and unable to aid the community as we once have. We are no longer able to advocate for the community, take feedback, and change the server for the better. Crazy J does not care what you want, Crazy J cares what he wants. He's more or less explicitly said so. We can't fix the server. We've tried, and we either got threatened or outright banned. We're leaving today, and taking what we freely donated to the server with us. We became mods to improve this server. This server can no longer be improved. Our work, 3 years of work, in my case, has been undone. Channels, emojis, bots, mod perms, mods, our community managers / contest organizers, and long-standing server members have been removed. And clearly, given that Crazy J doesn't care about what we've done, we're demonstrating just how much we really did. We're mad about it, sad about it. We feel we have the right to be, but it's not reparable. What we can do, though, is move elsewhere. We have a new server. It will be community-driven, run by this server's former mods, and will be changed based on your feedback, like the old one was. It's designed to be like this one used to be, before Crazy J tore it apart. When one door closes, another opens. We'll be sad to go. 3 years of my work is gone, lots of good memories, messages, and server culture will disappear. But we can start anew regardless. TLDR, developer ruined this server, we tried to reason with him, it failed. We're taking what we freely gave him and starting over here. Sic semper tyrannis. Thus always to tyrants. Now if you don't know what that means, I'll break it down Barney style for you. Essentially, it suggests that bad but justified outcomes should, or eventually will, befall tyrants. Now there is also an additional clarification message posted, and I'll read that for you now. Hi. Regarding what happened to the server. All deleted channels were created by mods. Archives of each channel are available in the new server. We hope that this shows the developers how valuable our free labor was to this community, and the degree of harm we feel Crazy J did. If he wants to ban our bots, delete our channels, keep us from undoing his damaging actions, and continue to ignore the concerns of his volunteer labor, he can, and we'll take back what we gave him for free. We have purposefully avoided deleting anything that was not either provided by the mod team or agreed upon being deleted by the artists, like the emojis. Again, We did everything short of this to convince Crazy J to back off and gave him many, many chances to prevent anything like this. He didn't. This is the result. Hopefully, with this done, the developers can see how much we'd helped the server, and how Crazy J had absolutely no right to ignore our concerns about it. We worked hard building this up. He tore much of it down, and prevented us from rebuilding. We're only taking what we gave, and what we have the right to take back. To Crazy J, maybe this will teach you to stop ignoring the hard work of everyone underneath you. From writing off 7 years of labor from AsePlayer as actions of a delusional fan, and attempts to rebuild 3+ years of work from me and my team as trolling. Nothing you've done has suggested you actually value us. If we're not valuable, I see no reason to remain, or keep our apparently useless additions to the server here either. Now that's some pretty heavy stuff. I'm incredibly proud of everything that my moderation team has accomplished. Because I'm an admin, I advocate for these guys. They are my ride or die boys. But they made this decision all on their own, and it had nothing to even do with me. Now, as you can imagine, when this happened, the server broke down into chaos. Plenty of N-words were spammed, plenty of derogatory, terrible messages couldn't be removed, and there was just a ton of furry stuff. I don't know what was going on, but you guys really got to figure that out soon before you get banned for violating Discord's TOS. I recommend getting some new moderators. Now, as for where the fun party's at, the Stick War community Discord is like the Stick War Discord, but better. There's no tyrant reigning over you. There's just the community. The developers are welcome in too, but they have no permissions to do anything except develop, which is what they should be doing. Now, there's a lot of reasons for why this happened, most of it being the co-developer Brock's inaction and fence-sitting to the max. Yeah, without a doubt, Brock is the most fence-sitting fence-sitter to ever sit on a fence. And I don't think he has the spine to stand for anything, so he will fall for everything. It's honestly really weak. And the sheer amount of mental gymnastics that he has to do to defend his boss makes me sick. Now, despite being best friends or whatever, I'm starting to question how good their friendship really is. In my opinion, a friendship is meant to actually help you grow as a person. If you coddle your friend and don't tell them when they're wrong, and they continue to fall flat on their face, you're being a bad friend. And an even worse developer. Is that too harsh? Honestly, I don't think so. This is clearly a big ego problem that was never put into check, and it should have been years ago. These guys have been lifelong partners. They're almost husband and wife, but instead their baby is Stick War. I guess indulging delusions of grandeur pays the big bucks. But let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think what the moderators did was justified? Is Crazy J responsible for this mess? Let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to check out the Stick War Discord link in the description. I hope to see you guys there. We already crossed 1,000 members. Let's shoot for 2,000. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Brrr.